And I have to say that BMW has made this motorcycle just one thing keeping in mind, just fun, nothing, because it's 0% practicality and 100% fun. What's up YouTube? Look what we have today. A cute little beautiful motorcycle. I don't know whether I should call this as a motorcycle or a scooter. This is the BMW C02 and a latest variant from BMW. So BMW themselves call it as a commuter. I don't know whether to categorize it into a scooter or a commuter, whatever it is, but you know, it looks very nice. And then I thought that okay, I'll give it a try on this scooter. So this one, as I said, it's the latest electric offering from BMW and one of the most affordable BMWs out there. And yeah, of course we can take off the 310 series as of now, but yeah, from the completely manufactured series of BMW, this one is the most affordable one. So this one has a lot of peculiarities, you know, because it comes with 3 batteries, 2 main batteries over there and 1 small battery over here. And look at that seat, it's just a cute little seat. It's a I don't know like what to call, it's kind of a small wooden piece kind of a thing. So there is an additional accessory seat for this one, but this one looks funny as well, like, so because the rider's triangle, everything can be changed depending on how you sit, because this is the rider foot peg. It looks like an afterthought, and this is the pillion foot peg. I don't know whether I should call like that, because I was keeping my leg all the time over here, because I sit here and I use the entire hand to stretch myself and then sit on this scooter. So ideally if you are sitting 2 people, you can have like the rider can keep the leg here, then and the pillion can keep the leg here. So two batteries over there, 1 small over here, a motor, and a single-sided swing arm. Look at that. Look at the tires. These are actually 14-inch wheels. So that's one thing actually which is catching a lot of eye. I was riding this scooter for the past 3 days and I am getting a lot of attention, you know. It's completely new kind of a design. Look at the headlight. It's plain and simple. Looks a little bit of a project motorcycle. I mean, to be honest, it looks like that. A USD which has decent amount of travel, and the ground clearance is also good. A small grab rail over here, and yeah, tail wise also looks good. I mean, a pure class of BMW engineering. I forgot to mention one thing. Look at that, it's a belt driven system, so the motor is there. It's not any kind of hub motor. By the way, it gets disc brakes in both ends. It comes with single channel ABS. Only the front gets ABS, the rear doesn't get ABS. And this is the suspension, the side mounted suspension. That's why it has this very prominent single sided swing arm. Looks, oh man, what a cute little motorcycle. I don't know whether to call it a cute little motorcycle or a scooter. And on a closer look, yeah, the tail looks actually very nice, in fact, you know. And on a very closer look, we'll get to know that these things are actually shared from the 310 series, the switch gears, especially this handle grip. I've seen it. So we get adjustable levers, JH1 master cylinder on both sides, and this is the navigation panel, a reverse switch, indicator, horn, and this is a kill switch. We get heated grips, man, and this is a lock button, and this is a mode button. So this comes with 3 driving modes. By the way, it's a keyless entry. Yeah, let me just turn it around for you. That's a strip display, I like to call it like that. Look at that, it's just a plain and simple thing, so you can navigate many things through that. 40% of battery, you know. It has a lot of information, and it looks so premium as well, this dial. So brakes and press this, we are good to go to roll. Call this as a motorcycle for rest of the video. I want to confuse you as well. And the mirrors are actually from the 310 series. I don't like the mirrors, it's a bit stiff, but yeah. So few of the technical things of this motorcycle. This can be fully charged with a fast charging of 3 or 30 minutes. This has a range of 108 kilometers, 55 newton meters of torque, 15 bhp, a 0 to 50 kilometer per hour in just 3 seconds, and it just weighs 142 kg. So let's go for a ride. Here we are on the road. Actually, I was having a lot of fun riding this motorcycle on the road. Look at it, and it's not a small motorcycle at all, small scooter at all, and I still get confused telling what it is. BMW should clarify what they meant by this particular thing. By the way, it comes with 3 riding modes. So there is a flow, a surf, and a flash. So the flow is a balance of a regen and power, and surf is like no regen, full power, and flash is full power, full regen. So I'll put it on to flow, which is my personal favorite. So I have turned it on. By the way, this does a 0 to 50 in 3 seconds. It's like insanely fast. It's like a 150cc motorcycle, or even powerful than that. It has a reverse gear, by the way. But you know, the fun factor on this motorcycle is like excellent. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. So this falls into a category that this can be as powerful as a 200cc motorcycle. I don't really say that it can actually catch up with the most powerful 200cc in the market, but definitely it's much powerful than a 150cc for sure, and it can do a top speed of 95 km/h. And I have to say that BMW has made this motorcycle just one thing keeping in mind, just fun, nothing, because it's 0% practicality and 100% fun. I'll explain you why it is. Because this comes with the charger, and the charger block, that particular thing, roughly around 10 to 15 kgs. You know, when I went to BMW to collect this scooter, they just handed over the charger onto my hand, and I'm like, what's next? Where should I keep it? That means there is no place on this scooter where you can keep that particular thing. So that's why I told 0% practicality, 100% fun. You just take this motorcycle wherever you want to go, that's all, and you come back at home, charge it. And it has an IDC, the practical range of 108 km. What I really liked about this one is that when BMW claims that it goes 108, I strongly believe it can do 108, because you know, each kilometer in this one which I see is in parallel with the Google Maps. So I'm thoroughly impressed. And you might ask this question, that why I take this kind of a scooter when I have hundreds, like it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I'll tell you, at least I have 5 to 10 motorcycles which is there in line in the ICE segment where I haven't reviewed and I'm waiting for. Why this one? First of all, yes, those motorcycles are coming. I'm still waiting from the showrooms. I'm so disappointed seeing that. And this one, actually, when they gave me a call and asked me whether I want to pick it up, I am just like, I just googled it and I saw such a weird kind of a design. I'm like, okay, let's do this thing. And I feel like this is kind of my scrambler. I have a Ducati scrambler, and this feels the scrambler of the scooters. You know, it sits in a segment where it's completely fun. You just forget what you are actually out for. So I'll say that if this will fit into a garage where somebody already has an S1000RR or that kind of a thing, and they wanted to have a scooter just for commuter purpose, and you know, it's not onto a cheaper price tag as well. It's 4.5 lakh ex-showroom, so you know, it's not a cheapest thing as well, and I cannot really complain it as. You exactly know what happened with the 310 series. So the 310 series came in, and a lot of people actually bought the motorcycle, and it actually went along with the S1000RRs for the service, and the service bills are in line with the S1000RR, even though the 310 didn't produce any power or torque in parallel to the RR. But that's the thing. So yeah, BMW has faced a lot of customers at that point in time, and I think they thought that, okay, let's make something really good of what it has to do, but we don't want a lot of customers. We just want the customers who is rightly looking for that kind of a thing. If you are looking out for a scooter which is mad and eye-catchy, and yeah, of course it comes under a price bracket of 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs, then yeah, this is perfect. There are other motorcycles in this segment, electric motorcycles also, and for 6 lakhs you can actually buy a super bike. There is a fun in riding a super bike, but there is a fun in riding this as well. So definitely this is not going to be the ultimate ground parker in your garage, I will never say that, but this has a space in it. That's why, like, when I take any other motorcycle or any other EV in the future, I want to know, like, what is the cap, and BMW has showed this. Like, you just look at this dial, it's just this piece of display unit where BMW has never gone wrong on. You might even say that this is a smaller piece of device, nothing can go wrong, but I'll say that just go out and try out different EVs in the market now. You will see load of issues with those scooters or motorcycles for that matter. It is very hard to figure out and very hard to bifurcate which one is good and which one is bad. So I just thought that, okay, let this be the benchmark when I take EVs in the future. So that's why I just took it out. And a few of the fun facts are, yeah, this can do a 95 km/h top speed, and I would like to call this as the scrambler of EV, because definitely it is. And the Goldwing of the EV, which is the C04, will be featuring in my next video. And I haven't ridden it, but I'm super excited. I'm like, I just saw that, and it's like just a huge ship. So then first thing which came to my mind is like, is that an alternative of a Goldwing? So yeah, I will be bringing it that. So if you're watching this video, I'll say that don't just pour hate on this scooter saying that it's a heavily price tagged. Instead, what I'll say is that just see this and take inspirations from this when you ask features to Indian manufacturers. I always appreciate people who do R&D in India. But you know, most of the people, most of the EV guys in India actually bring in many products from China, in the sense import many things, and they don't do proper testing and they just assemble it, and yeah, that's it. And they'll be having some name, and the next month you don't even see that company as such. There are circumstances like that. I've seen that. So it's just a fun video. I hope this video is helpful for you. I don't know how many of you will be buying this scooter, but still I hope you enjoy the video at least. So show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. And this is a fun fact actually, the rear brake doesn't have any ABS. It's fun, man, that's what I'm actually sliding the rear. I don't know, technically I should call it as a slide, but you know, I'm just enjoying it. Tire locks. After that, actually, if it's an off-road scenario, I'll just throttle it up and get a drift and take it like that. I'm a little afraid because you know, it's a pricey, costly affair, so I don't want to drop this one at least from my hand when I'm riding it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like this video. See you. Bye bye.